what's really amazing is that CNCF is a big umbrella, but it's under a much bigger umbrella, which is the Linux Foundation. And you have CNCF,
Yes.
Cloud Foundry is there.
Node.js.
Yes,
Yeah.
Node.js project is there, and then you also have the Linux kernel. So, what kind of cross pollination is going on when all these projects and all these people come together under the same roof?
Yeah. So what's interesting is like, we tend to be fairly, I would say, isolated from each other in terms of like we have our own people that work on the respective, different foundations or sub projects, however you want to refer to them. But we do have kind of, face-to-face meetings occasionally across staff, or we have conferences like this week is Open Source Summit North America. And essentially most of our foundations within the Linux Foundation, we had a lot of board meetings here from different foundations. We kind of have this natural hallway, chatter that happens where you bump up into people. You're like, oh, I didn't know, like, edX Foundry, like, cool, you're doing some cool stuff, in IoT, on the edge potentially, like, we're interested in Kubernetes. Oh, good, let's have a conversation. So you kind of have that natural pollination. It's not forced, but the Linux Foundation does, kind of help try to move these discussions along by having events, bringing people under the same roof so they could kind of learn from each other. But it's not like a forced integration or interaction. It kind of just happens, I think naturally. And to me, it's cool to be in an organization where of course you have Linus as a fellow, but you have all these cool foundations like Let's Encrypt. Like the fact that we have like this huge free SSL certificate authority that's under the LF is awesome in my opinion. And of course we have edX for computing on the edge these days. IoT related efforts. Cloud Foundry doing cool things in Passland. So I'm just like, there's always cool stuff forming at the Linux Foundation, and so it's one of the most kind of unique places I think in the industry right now.